It's time to howl to the moon. Wait, what was that? You can't? Well, you're going to need to be a werewolf, and we're going to look at how to become just that in The Sims 4. Note that you will need the Werewolves game pack for this. There's quite a few ways to become a werewolf, and we're going to look at all of them. First up is by contracting Werebies. Your Sims can pick up this disease by fighting or being attacked by other werewolves. We all know Greg, who lives in his little shack near Lundvik Lake, loves a sneaky unprovoked pounce. But know that getting into a fight with any werewolf has a chance to give your sim Werebies. This starts out as a 4-hour angry moodlet before transforming into a 20-hour tense moodlet before your sim enters a stage where they are guaranteed to become a werewolf. They'll become extremely uncomfortable and so hungry that you'll wonder if they're trying to strike up a relationship with the fridge. Before too long, they'll transform and officially become a werewolf. Note that you'll want to make sure you don't accidentally cure yourself of Werebies, which can be done by sweating out the Werebies in a bed, vomiting out the Werebies in the toilet, which side note looks understandably gross, cleansing the Werebies in a shower, or running it off on the treadmill. Note that there are unique interactions to clear the Werebies, so if you just stick to the normal interactions, then you can go about your day and have a shower and not smell bad without worrying about curing this. On to the next way to become a werewolf, which involves asking to become turned into one. For this, you'll want to go out and become friends with a werewolf that has unlocked the Curse Bearer ability. Both of the alpha werewolves in the game, being Christopher Volkov of the Moonwood Collective and Rory Oaklow from the Wildfangs, will have this unlocked and be able to turn you. Simply chat and become friends with them, you know, make the scary werewolves love you, and then once your friendship bar is around halfway, you'll be able to ask them for a cursed bite. If successful, they'll sink their teeth into your sim, and a couple of hours later, you'll be dramatically transformed into a werewolf. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you already have a sim who has unlocked the Curse Bearer power, then you can play as them and then simply send them over to visit and bite the sim you want to convert with a cursed bite. Note that you can jump straight into Christopher Volkov's household and play as him, and as he has the cursed bite power unlocked already, he can be a great werewolf sim to use for this. After you've performed the cursed bite, then you can save and go play as the sim you bit, and before too long you'll witness them turning into a werewolf. Now for the third way to turn your sim into a werewolf. You see, sometimes your werewolves might give birth to a sim with the dormant wolf trait. This means that while they're technically a regular human sim, they have an additional method of becoming a werewolf. On the night of a full moon, if a sim with the dormant wolf trait goes for a swim in Lundvik Lake, then their inner werewolf will be awakened and they'll be transformed into a werewolf for good. Note that if you don't want to wait for a full moon and you want it right away, then you can head into game options, and in the environment tab you can change the lunar cycle to make it 4 or even 2 days for much more frequent full moons. If waiting 2 days is simply too long, then you can even set the full moon to be a permanent phase, meaning every single night there will be a full moon. Love that for us, and love that for turning our sim into a werewolf. Finally, if you just wanted a werewolf instantly, then it's also worth noting that you can create them straight from Creator Sim via the Add an Occult Sim option. Yes, it really can be that simple. And with that, we're at the end. That's how to turn your sim into a werewolf in The Sims 4. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and have an amazing day. See you later.